My people, what's cracking? It's your man, Dr. Hawkins of Hip Hop Therapeutics, and of course, Higher Sciences, and my newest business adventure, Self-Aware Waters. Today, I want to speak to you about a very crucial issue concerning this new Ebola virus, this coming plague, as many of us see it. The attack on us, our immune systems, our health. And for those of you who say, there's no attack on us, I mean, they wouldn't do this to us. It's already been done. It's been documented, well documented. But while we were watching Michael Jordan and the others, you know, football and all that stuff, these people had a plan. You see, they used sports as a smoke screen. Well, not just sports, but all forms of entertainment. So it's about time that we got serious, and we got really serious, really fast. Now, here's the thing. And I promise not to get mushy or sentimental or any of that stuff on you. But I want you to understand what's really, really, really going on. What's really happening. Now, I'm going to show you this because I know most people aren't going to get it if I don't. But believe it or not, this has been predicted a long time ago, a very long time ago, the coming plague, right? Newly emerging diseases in a world out of balance. Real talk. You see how big this book is? How many of us do you think would actually read it? How many of us have actually heard about it? Now, another thing, and I'm going to say this emphatically to you. First of all, first and foremost, man-made antibiotics do not kill viruses. That's not what they do. Get that through your fucking head. It does not kill viruses. In fact, man-made antibiotics can't even kill most bacteria. There are new strands of bacteria that they're not telling you about. Like with MRSA, for example. MRSA affects over 1 million people every year. And you know where they contract the damn disease? In the damn hospitals. You know why? Huh? I found this out when I was the research scientist for aura imaging systems. Well, believe it or not, well, let me keep this short. A virus can survive, or even a bacteria can survive on stainless steel for more than 78 hours. All of the surgical equipment, all of that in the hospitals, the doorknobs, everything is made of what? Stainless steel. Okay? They are generating money in those hospitals in more than one way. It's not just, you know, shuffling you in and out, giving you antibiotics for these viral infections. All they can do is treat the symptoms, y'all. But you still actually have the disease. If you had a virus and they gave you antibiotics, and that were your only means of treatment, hate to be the bearer of bad news, right? So you need to start looking into some natural remedies. Now here's the thing. Again, people are going to say, hey, yo, doc, you know, this is impossible. They wouldn't do this to us. You know, this hasn't been happening. It already has. Luckily for us, there were gentlemen like this to document for us back in the day what was going on. Okay, and this was just about how they planned on using abortion and sterilization, right? Against us, how they've been doing it. So don't think it hasn't been happening, okay? Don't think that it hasn't been happening. The dark history of medical experimentation on black Americans from colonial times to the present. Real talk. Don't think that it hasn't fucking happened. Don't think that it's not happening right now. This all ties in together. It all ties in together. While you worry about sports, yeah. Less playing, more research. Less playing, more research. Less playing, more research. Now, before I get really deep into this, and again, I'm not going to take too much of your time, but what I want you to know is that your man would like to see you have a plan A and a plan B first aid kit. Minimum. I want you to have that minimum. And I'll show you what I want you to put in it. The first thing that I want you to put in it for pathogen control, including airborne pathogens or whatever. I'll show you. Anyway, what I'm about to tell you has been documented for a long time. Now, many people that are in the know, and there aren't many of us at all, but many of us that are in the know, within the small circles, believe that Robert O. Becker is the greatest medical doctor in America's history. Me personally, nah, I don't believe he is. I could tell you about another doctor that you wouldn't even believe me. But I mean, luckily for him, he had so much money they couldn't kill him. They wanted to. Trust me. Okay, but this guy here, Robert Becker, this is classic, y'all. Man, get anything written by Robert O. Becker, especially the other book, Cross Currents, for real. But he states emphatically in The Body Electric that silver deficiency was responsible for the improper functioning of the immune system. Yeah, silver, the metal, silver, the mineral, silver, the element, straight up and down, is responsible for the improper functioning of the immune system when it's deficient. They don't tell you that. He also stated, and keep in mind, this is a guy that every branch of the military contracted. All right? He invented scalar devices that outperformed the squid devices back in the freaking 50s and 60s. All right? But then he started getting too close to exposing certain truths. He was the only doctor in America's history, America as we know it, to actually regenerate limbs, amputated limbs. He was the only one to do that. Of course, they won't tell you that, but it's the truth. So, anyway, so what is it that's so special about silver? Dr. Gordon helps us understand. Now, what he was referencing really is a product known as colloidal silver. But colloidal silver is the old product. The new product, made with the new technology, is called silver solution. Now there's an argument which one is better, ionic or particulate. I won't get into which one I think is better now, it's just too long of a discussion. But what I will say is either one is better than nothing. And either solution is better than colloidal silver. And when colloidal silver is prepared properly, it kills over 650 diseases. My people, listen to me. I'm going to say it again. When prepared properly, silver, colloidal silver, kills over 650 different diseases. Now, in 2011, I brought the information about the new silver solution to hip-hop through KRS-One's radio show, Shades Radio. I was the one that brought the information to hip-hop, straight up. So here's the thing. Now, colloidal silver is made with the old technology. Silver solution is made with the new nanotechnology. So nanotechnology, the few of you that have heard of it, associated with negative stuff and the bad chemtrails and all this stuff. No. Listen to me. That is true. But it can also be used for our benefit. It doesn't have to be used to kill us. Why don't we demand more? Why the fuck won't we stand up and demand more? And I pray that we would stop being fucking entertainers for one fucking year. Let's make up our minds as black people, as Africans in America, whatever you want to call us, to stop entertaining folks for one damn year. Football, basketball, comedy, all that bullshit. Let's just stop it. Let's just be serious and ultra focused, because if we're not, look your kids in the face and tell them you don't give a fuck if they live or not. That's what I prefer. Tell them that. If you don't have the heart to just stand up and stay focused for one fucking year, 1 year, black people, one fucking year. 1 year. Look, this book here, Nature's Silver Bullet, Killing the Fear Factor, by Dr. Howard Fisher. This book is so profound, I keep 2 of them. And I want to read something to you, and hopefully you can understand my frustration. You can understand why I am so intense about this subject. But let me explain to you what is not being told to us. I'm going to read the last paragraph of the preface of Dr. Fisher's book. And by the way, don't go on Amazon and buy. There's a couple guys on there selling these books for $400. Now, if the books weren't around no more, yeah, they'd be worth it, for real. But right now, you can buy I bought both of these copies for less than $40 on Dr. Fisher's website. Now, it's going to take him a long time to send you the books, you know, but it's well worth it. Go to FisherClinic.com and order your books from there. Okay? But here we go. Colloidal silver has technologically evolved beyond its original formulation and has now become a nanonutraceutical. Colloidal silver has been extremely effective at killing microbes. However, engineered silver nanoparticulate solution has never encountered a pathogenic microorganism that it has been unable to kill. Think with me. I'm going to read that one more time. The last sentence anyway. Colloidal silver has been extremely effective at killing microbes. Colloidal silver kills 650 different pathogens. Now, when have you ever heard of anything killing 650 different diseases? But However, engineered silver nanoparticulate solution has never encountered a pathogenic microorganism that it has been unable to kill. You don't think that they've tested it against this new threat? You don't think so? If you don't, let me ask you something. Why the fuck do you think they blocked the free colloidal shipments, the colloidal silver shipments to Africa this past week? They blocked shipments. Organizations that were donating silver solution and colloidal silver to help the Ebola patients in Africa, they were blocked. Their shipments were blocked and confiscated. Some of them were turned around and sent back to them. Why would they do that? If this is all hogwash, if this is hogwash, if this is fucking bullshit, why do they need to do that? All right? Dr. Peterson is right. Silver is the most precious metal. You've been trained to believe gold is. No. To protect you? Now look, gold has its uses in terms of medicinal properties. Okay, mostly it's good at enhancing brain function, and it also is really good with inflammation. But in the case of a pandemic or epidemic, trust me, you don't want gold. You want silver, homie. That's what you want. I promise you. I promise you that. But check it out. The medical dictionary. Okay? You really, you can get this on Amazon. Dirt cheap. Alright? Get it while you can. It shows all of the different medicines that incorporate silver in it. So again, my people, I'm going to state this emphatically once more. Man-made antibiotics do not kill viruses. Feel me, they do not kill viruses. They can't even kill all bacteria. And this has been proven. And those of you that are on my Facebook page, I've shown you the independent lab certification from my organization and my teacher/colleagues organization, where our silver product killed MRSA in less than 8 minutes. I've shown you the micrographs. I've shown you the proof. It's there. Now, here's the thing. Strangely enough, the wolves, as I call them, stepped in and told the organization, Natural Immunogenics, that they could no longer perform independent lab tests for colloidal silver or silver solution. You can no longer do that anymore after that, right? All the while, the sheep were at the football games, basketball games, yelling their heads off and not giving a fuck about their future or their children's future, not knowing that the wolves had a plan for them. But I told you I won't get sentimental on you, and I won't. So here we go. You can get this too. I hope it's still there on Amazon as well. Teaches you how to make your own at home. Get it. Trust me, get it. Right? Something is better than nothing. Even if you've got to get you a pure silver coin and attach it to a battery, do that. And some, believe it or not, you don't even need a battery to get some of the good benefits of it. Just drop you some pure silver in water and leave it. You know, leave it for a couple of days, then come back and, you know, then you can dispense it accordingly, you know, and to treat other water supplies, the whole nine. Dead serious. There's a lot they're not telling us. So with that being said, if you need silver solution, colloidal silver, any of that, colloidal gold, colloidal platinum, platinum solution, gold solution, I make it myself. And I have a very special method of doing so. Now, there have been some other companies and organizations out there that started biting my ideas back in 2008. Okay? Go to my website, www.hiphoptherapeutics.com, and go to colloidal silver / silver solution, or the tab, colloidal silver / silver solution, and you can read the information there. But anyway, I have 2-ounce bottles available, 8-ounce bottles, 12-ounce bottles, and 16-ounce bottles available. Okay? And remember, we need to stop playing for once. Can we please stop playing for once? Can we? Now I'm going to show you what I want you to do to benefit yourself. This here is a nebulizer. Alright? This little thing here, I like this. It's small, it's portable, you know, it can easily fit in your first aid kit. You turn it on, you put your silver solution in here. Alright, you see that mist? You notice that's a very thick looking mist. Why? Because it has silver particles in it. Right? So what you want to do is simple. Just simply put this on, breathe it in. The most effective method of protecting yourself against the pathogen using silver, believe it or not, is to breathe it in. It's to breathe this in. That mist is kind of thick, but it's good for you. It's good for you. You know, put it in your nasal cavity and directly into your lungs. Put that silver directly into your lungs, where it can do the most benefit, where it can have the greatest use. And then, of course, what I do too is I follow it up with a tablespoon underneath my tongue, and I hold it there for 1 minute, you know, so that way it can soak in that vein underneath your tongue, and it shoots it through your body like that. Now, hopefully I don't have to tell you that, you know, a lot of the, most of the immune system itself is wet, you know. I'll give you a hint. It's where your probiotics are. So, instead of antibiotics, I would love to see our people get into the uses of probiotics. Probiotics. Probiotics are the exact opposite of antibiotics. And it's basically your immune system. But silver, and it has been stated again, silver, having silver in your system is like having a second immune system. It's true. And to take it even further, the United States Surgeon General of the U.S. Air Force testified to Congress on two occasions that silver solution kills every pathogen known. It has killed every pathogen that they've ever tested it against it. Everything. Including, well, anyway, the congressional hearings, the testimony, backed up what Dr. Fisher said in the paragraph that I read to you. It actually backed it up. As a matter of fact, let me show you a little something. Let me show you something here. All right. here, he lists some of the diseases that silver kills. Notice the one there in the middle, right? Remember, every pathogen ever tested against it. Look at the one in the middle, at the top. Okay? Now look at these. Wait a minute, hold on. Hepatitis A, B, and C? But I thought they told us that there wasn't any. Right? Didn't they tell us that? Huh? But anyway, with the nebulizers that I provide y'all, they come with a little mask as well, a little face mask for your child. You know, it can even fit on an infant. Alright? And there are many other attachments, even a car charger. So, you know, get with me. I'll make sure that you're taken care of. We offer standard 40 parts per million. You know, don't listen to these people that have never made their own product, or even those that have a invested interest in only selling, that will tell you, oh, you need minimum 500 parts per million. That is bullshit. Because when you start getting into those high ppms like that, the product becomes unstable. And what happens is that the particles actually start clumping together and forming bigger particles. So in essence, if you have a virus that's this big, theoretically, and your silver particle is this big, this circular area here, it's not going to do you any good. You want the reverse to be true. You want your silver particle to be this size. And that way, it's small enough to do damage to the much larger particle. It can rupture the enzyme that the pathogens use for oxygen metabolism and to communicate with each other, especially our product, because the particles are spherical shaped. You see? So it's like a dagger. And we utilize what's known as zeta potential. So there are a lot of high technologies that we incorporate as well in making this product. We use color therapy, vibrated at specific rates and frequencies. We also use homeopathic remedies, you know, homeopathic frequencies, UV light. Combining silver and UV light is extremely detrimental to any pathogen. Silver by itself is. But as you know, I hope, and if you don't, now you know, UV light kills pathogens too. Viruses, bacteria, protozoa, kills it too. As a matter of fact, NASA has been using, they have been using UV light in their water filtration systems. The government has at large. But they replaced them with silver-based systems. We utilize both at the same time. We have large industrial electrodes. We have generators that can treat anywhere from 3,000 gallons, you know, the small industrial generators per day, 3,000 gallons per day, up to 400,000 gallons plus per day. You can either purify water or make colloidal silver or silver solution, either ionic or particulate, whatever you choose. Just turn a knob and you can make all the difference that way. But the main thing is preparing ourselves for what's about to come. So again, we have 12-ounce bottles, 16-ounce bottles, 18-ounce, and 2-ounce. We sell first aid kits, face masks, the breathing mask, impregnated with silver and all that stuff, and so you can be protected, the whole shebang. Go to the website www.hiphoptherapeutics.com to view the real products that we have, the real sound products that we have to really protect you from these accidents. It's an accident, right? That's what we're being told. It's an accident. We were also told, and Yak Smith, yeah, I was paying attention. I heard him say that too last night. That the brother with Ebola, in Dallas was getting better, and then a few hours later he died. And isn't it strange that these same people told us that the vaccine couldn't cure black people? The white people got cured. The black man died. Really? That's what happened. So, they're not just telling us. Basically, when you say something like that, when you do something like that, dude, let's accept it for what it is. Let's stop playing. Let's do it. Let's stay focused. But anyway, we have distribution programs. So if you want to get involved, if you want to sell some silver solution in your area, hey, I got you covered. I'll give you a deep discount. Go to the website. You will be shocked at the prices for 40 parts per million for our distribution program, our distributor programs. And, I can even put your company name on the bottle. That way your clients go to you, they go to your website, they call the phone number on there, which is your phone number, or what have you, and we can do things the right way. Now, if you want to get bigger and perhaps make your own on a larger scale, or get into industrial water purification, then you should visit the website www.selfawarewaters.com. selfawarewaters.com. That's where you can see some of our large industrial generators and water purifiers and generators for making colloidal silver and silver solution. And if you're on Facebook, join my free event. It's called Self-Empowerment by Solving the Worldwide Water Crisis. Let me point something out. Did you know that 90% of America's fresh water is being shipped to China? And it has been for a decade, over a decade. Did you know that? So what are you really drinking? Even when you buy bottled water, what are you really drinking? Seriously. 90% of the fresh water. And is it a coincidence that China owns 90% of America's debt? I think not. But anyway, y'all, I don't want to keep too much of your time. I don't want to take too much of your time. But anyway, if you need some colloidal silver or silver solution, or to become a distributor, www.hiphoptherapeutics.com. www.hiphoptherapeutics.com. If you want to become a distributor, hit me up. If you're a business owner and you want to build, create some joint venture stuff, let's build. Even if you haven't started your business yet and you want to build, you want to figure out how to get started, hit me up. I'm really down to earth. Let's talk, y'all. One love, hip hop. It's your man, Dr. Hawkins, hiphoptherapeutics.com. Peace.